Welcome to Rhinos and Aliens.
Deodorant versus antiperspirant. Do you know that not using deodorant and or smelling bad in America did not become a social taboo until the 1950s? Do you know why? It's all due to marketing. Because marketing came out for deodorant with a new tagline, "Don't you want to be closer?"
What does that?
I don't. Yes, that has. I don't want to hug you if you smell like a fucking turkey sub with extra onions.
Yeah, but that's because we're used to it.
Exactly.
But even still, you still
1940s X would have been saying the exact opposite. She would have been saying, "I want that turkey club. Bring me those meatballs.
Because it's natural.
I want that bacon
Let me
grease."
get that natural pheromones and all that. Yeah.
Do you want to know an interesting fact? A natural woman who her nose hasn't been fucked up can tell the difference between a man who has and has not just beat his meat.
I could tell. I don't know about you. These nostrils be on point.
That's deep.
And
What do you mean you can tell?
Like you. Okay,
There's
when you have
pheromones.
sex, when you have sex, you know how like.
It smells.
Yeah, you can smell when you have sex.
But a
And
woman
when you're say you eating pussy, you can smell how her pussy tastes. You know.
No, but
If
specifically
you sucking
coming.
dick, if you sucking your dick, you know how that nigga come smell. So I'm a smell if you try to wipe, rinse, shower, like your body, your sweat, just everything. I just know. I always know.
So like,
When a
What do
man,
you mean you over like how you had practice with like how many guys have to come home on regular?
Me and the penis, me and whatever penis I occupy are attached through our souls.
okay, just forget
So I
what
just be knowing.
forget what she said. A woman who's never had sex before.
You've been warned, fellas. Go ahead.
A woman who's never had sex before, so what X is explaining doesn't count. But it's an example. A woman is naturally built to smell a man's hormones when he ejaculates. So a woman who, let's say a 12-year-old, has never even played with herself. If two boys walk in her house, one masturbated, one did not, she will know which one masturbated because she will automatically be more attracted to the one who did. Because that means he is growing and he will be able to impregnate her.
That's crazy.
Wait a minute.
I
Is this
believe that
research
shit.
study?
Yeah, this is numerous research
Okay,
studies.
now basically what you just now said that a male that just busted off, because it's not that he masturbated, he had sex, meaning he just breeded with another woman.
No, but in terms of, it's not, you don't have to have sex, it's just releasing a
Yeah,
load.
like if he just came.
Okay,
even if he's
but
wrong.
let's just see. As soon as you say that, I go, nature put this there for a reason. There's a
yeah.
connotation behind it. Even though if he just released alone because he masturbated, he had sex. Let's just say naturally he had sex because her sensors are going. He just had sex with another female. He just breeded. Because what I'm trying to see is, are you telling me that women actually find us more attractive if we have sex with other women or if we breed more?
Women find you attractive when you keep that.
I can agree with that. Only because of women will more so have sex with a man that's already experienced more than a virgin.
No.
Hell yeah.
Well, that's true, but
Okay,
I
but
think
I don't think that relates in the same way.
It's more so the man is viable to give me viable births.
Would you find a man more attractive that say has kids or has women, or would you find a man more attractive that has no kids, no women? He's comfortable in life, but he doesn't really have any women or anything like that. Would you find him more attractive? Would you find a guy
Person
more
with
attractive?
no holes or a person with holes?
I am a being of nature, and I am going to the leader of the fucking wolf pack, the fucking king of the jungle, the man with all the bitches, because I'm coming to, you know what I'm saying?
With
as
all
an
the
alpha,
bitches?
First of all,
that's
I'm
what
gonna
the
pick
fuck
through.
I
I'm
wanna
gonna pick
hear.
through all of. First of all, I'm picking through all them bitches, all them little wolves or little lions, whatever we're gonna call them. I'm picking through them bitches, okay? And I'm getting to the king, and I'm going. Yeah.
X, this is why you're the host. Don't ever be unfiltered.
Yeah, you see what I'm talking about? That's what's up right there.
Now back to this deodorant versus antiperspirant. It is believed that the way we smell is affected by two things: our personal DNA, just like fingerprints, as well as the environment. Okay? Deodorant is considered a cosmetic since it cleanses a part of the body. It normally contains alcohol and perfume. This is due to the fact that the reason why our armpit smells is not the sweat itself, but the bacteria it attracts.
That makes sense.
I believe that.
Because if you have armpit hair, you'll sweat more than if you don't.
You ever notice, like, even if you can smell?
No, I would say if you have armpit hair, you smell more because that attracts bacteria.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Have you ever been so close to someone or known someone to the point where you memorize their natural BO? Like, if
women
Francis,
eventually fall for it.
If Francis and my brother were standing in a room,
you could tell the difference.
and you had their T-shirts on the table, I'm gonna know which ones. Yeah, even without them using deodorant or antiperspirant or just smelling them, I would know. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the theory with that, everybody's going to have a different smell just because the way that everybody sweats is different. So that attracts different
so say
bacteria.
if it was women in the room. Even if it were women and random men in the room, I would at least be able to identify their two.
No, I agree.
Yeah, because,
But
or like at least the guys from the girls, definitely for sure.
But the environment comes in because what you eat also will affect the bacteria you attract.
The climate and all that extra shit.
Yes. And then lastly,
Exercising.
antiperspirant is considered a drug since it affects the function of the body. It contains aluminum to block the pores. So if you are going to use one or the other, I will always prescribe deodorant. Fuck antiperspirant.
Okay, wait. Is antiperspirant like aerosol sprays of deodorant, or is it just like deodorant
Antiperspirant. No,
Or is the one that
antiperspirant.
just makes you not sweat? Antiperspirant is
Correct.
not sweat, right?
Yes, and that's not healthy.
No.
The whole point of sweating is to lower your body heat when you exercise.
Next thing you know, your sweat glands all filled,
So
and you got folliculitis under your underarms and shit.
If you guys are
use degree and it's supposed to not make us sweat, is that bad?
That's an antiperspirant.
just so you know, normally antiperspirant is the white ones, the chalky ones.
Yeah.
The deodorant is the liquid ones, the blue, the green, whatever.
Ew.
And those are the nasty ones.
But those are the ones you
that
should
you're
be
supposed
using.
to be using.
Yeah. Another thing about society, they put in your brain, don't sweat. It's unnatural. Well, in fact, there's been numerous studies that say a regular woman on average, when she sees a man sweat versus a non-sweating man, she will always be attracted to
I
the
just
sweating
drooled.
man.
I definitely just drooled.
I don't know. Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Because I was about to say, this is true.
No, I used to always be antiperspirant. Oh, because I sweat a lot. I'm a naturally sweaty person. And I hated those bags. Society hates those bags. And then I found out you're supposed to sweat when you get anxious, when you get overexcited, when you're working out. So fuck that shit.
Yeah. They did research on fear with skydivers, and they put cotton swabs under their arms, and then afterwards they had people smell the skydivers versus non-skydivers, and the fear element in their head lit up. So that tells you that because they were afraid, it transferred to the sweat, and you can smell fear, so it's contagious. That's why
It's like with your tears.
No, I was going to say the
know-
hormones, and depending how you sweat, the hormones affect it. If you're just sweating to release heat, normally that sweat is the least odory. But when it's fear or depression or anything related to a hormonal reaction, those are the sweats that smell the most.
Do you think it's the same way with sex? Do you think you release like more hormones when you had a more pleasurable experience, or when you interact or engage in
Hell yeah.
foreplay longer than
Yes.
if you
Yeah.
just
Yes.
Well, there's a reason why when my bedroom, you wouldn't be able to know there's a lot of masturbating going on because it's very depressive sex going on.
There's nothing in there. There's nothing happening.
Yeah, it's just my hand and my dick.
Nothing.
But if you go
happy sunshine, sparkles and glitter.
But if you go into a woman's room that who knows I've been fucking or not, oh, you could tell. You could tell.
Well, you guys just put it in my head. It makes sense why in certain movies, like creatures or monsters, be like, I can smell your fear because they're smelling.
Oh,
You
no,
ever
that's
notice how
scientific.
serial killers love the virgin bitches? And they always cling into the virgin bitches always cling to the serial killer's legs, trying to plead their virginity for their You know what I'm talking about?
And we're the
No,
non-freaks.
You never. Okay, whatever.
If you want to subscribe, just hit this bad boy up here, that big fat rhino. If you want the newest video, to the right. If you want the recommended, to the left. And then, of course, our personal dick pic. Yep, right below. So thank you for joining us once again, and we hope to see you next week. So peace out.
Peace.